All right, so I'm working here today with Epic. Going to show you a little bit of how we train puppies to do different positions. The most important thing is repetition. So dogs learn through repetition. So it's very important that you do it over and over and over in a row rather than trying to mix things up. So if I was trying to teach him to sit up from a down, I would focus only on that and I wouldn't focus on anything else. I wouldn't try to have him spin. I wouldn't try to have him sit. I wouldn't try to have him roll over or anything like that. In that one session, I'd be focusing 100% on sitting from the down. So I'll go ahead and show you that. He's never done this before. So we'll have to show it to him a few times. The other thing that I don't do is I don't really put things on a verbal command until they understand it. So the first couple times, if he's not doing it, I'm not going to say anything until he's doing it well. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to lure him up. Yes, as soon as he sits up, I'm going to mark it with a yes, tell him he did something right, and then reward him. So now I'm going to push him back into a down. Good. I'm going to lure him into the sit. Yes, as soon as he's up there, I'm going to mark it. Yes, good boy. So he's doing it pretty easy. Now when I go to add a verbal cue, I'm going to say the verbal cue before I help him. So I'm going to say sit. Yes, and then help. So it's really important if we expect our dogs to beat us to the physical help, that we do it before we give the verbal command. So or after the verbal command. So if I've got him here and I said sit, he's only going to watch my physical cue. He's not going to watch he's not going to listen to my verbal command. So I need that verbal command, the word sit, to come before I help him. So when we're doing this, he's down here, I would go sit. Good. As soon as he's up, I'd reward him. Sit. Yes. Good boy. So you see my verbal word comes before my physical help. So sit. Yes. Good boy. And I'm going to just do this over and over with this whole entire meal for this morning. So he's in and down. Sit. Yes. So pretty soon, he's going to start to anticipate. And when I say sit, he's going to start to move up, knowing what's coming. So if I do this over and over and over, pretty soon he's going to understand, hey, I know exactly what's going to happen next. And he's going to just do it. So sit. Yes. So that time was actually really easy for him. He just popped right up. Good. Sit. Yes. And there I faded my cue a little bit. I didn't quite put my hands out to help him. I just kind of used my body a little bit. Sit. Yes. So there, same thing. I didn't put my hands out. I'm just using my body to kind of lure him now. But again, the word sit comes before I even help him at all with my body. Sit. Yes. Good boy. Good boy. Sit. Yes. And that time he actually started to move before I even moved. So he's starting to anticipate and trying to beat me to it and trying to get the reward faster. So that's exactly what we want. That's the only way you're going to get away from physical help, is by them starting to anticipate and beating you to it. So sit. Yes. Good boy. Good boy. Sit. Yes. Good boy. Good job, bud. Sit. Oh, see that? He anticipated and he actually started to sit up before I even told him. So that's good. That means he's trying to be right. Good. Sit. Yes. Good boy. I'm going to start fading my cue more and more. Good. Sit. Yes. I barely moved my hands on that one. Good boy. Good. Sit. Yes. Barely moved. Good boy. So in one session, he's actually already starting to get how to sit from a down. Good boy. Sit. Yes. That time I didn't even move at all. Good job, buddy. I'm almost out of food, so it's a good thing that he actually learned this. Huh, buddy? All right. One more time, bud. Good boy. Sit. Yes. Good boy. All right, we're done, bud. Good job.